can't sleep, and if you've ever had a night where you're sitting in bed and there is no way that you can get to sleep when you've got to wake up in the morning and go to work or be there for the family or go to school, it can be excruciating.
It can.
Denise Repko is here with us to bring us a solution that has been taking our phone lines and our website by storm.
Yeah.
It is called Relaxium. Now, they are the #1 sleep aid provider in the United States.
Okay, and it's by Dr. Eric Ciliberti, who's been at this. He's a clinical neurologist. He's been at this for 15 years. He has a special proprietary blend of 8 different ingredients in this average size capsule. So you might have trouble sleeping because of this or that. I might have trouble sleeping because of this or that, but all of the reasons people can't sleep are going to be in here.
And it actually addresses 3 different things. People who have a problem falling asleep, people who have a problem staying asleep, and then also a lot of those, you know, pills and things, they make you groggy when you wake up.
Yeah, well, let me tell you, that's been my problem, and I've had issues with sleep since I'm about 14 years old. So I have tried oils, I have tried compounded medicines, I have tried prescription medicines, I have tried allergy medicines, I have tried everything, and I've been on this since January. Nothing has helped me. I do not feel sedated.
Nope.
I do not feel drugged. If I get up to go to the restroom, I just feel gently held and feeling like I could just doze right back off. It's kind of hard to describe, but as a mom and a grandmom, what I equate it to is if you're rocking a baby and you're sitting in that rocking chair, rocking that baby, and you just feel that stillness. That's how this makes me feel.
You know how I describe this? Whenever you get a massage, you know, like you're relaxed, you're like in a zone. That's what this does for you. It's not like forced, it's just your body feels good.
It lets you let go.
And we're going to talk to you about the ingredients and why it does it. But here's what I will tell you. Today we have it at a sale price, 3 payments of $16 and change. This has only been on air 2 times, and we've sold over 5,500 of them. And today is your chance to pick it up. Now, we do not have it on auto delivery, and 60 servings in here is obviously 60 nights worth. Sometimes, if you forget a night of using this, that's fine, but really it's recommended to use it consistently.
I think consistency is the best because, especially with the ashwagandha, which when we get to our ingredients, I'll explain, has been proven to, over time, help you with stress reduction and sleep and things like that. So we're going to go over these ingredients right now. I'm going to read them for you, just give you a quick line. So melatonin is what regulates our body's circadian rhythm. Everybody has one. The L-tryptophan is an amino acid that's found in turkey, so maybe that's why we all get a little sleepy after our Thanksgiving dinner. The magnesium, there is 24% of magnesium. And by the way, 48% of American adults don't get enough magnesium. The ashwagandha is what I just talked about. It promotes relaxation and stress reduction. And after 2 to 4 weeks, you can even feel that difference. The Valerest is a blend of valerian and hops. That's, again, Dr. Ciliberti's combination. Chamomile and passion flower are your nighttime teas. We all have heard of them. And your GABA is what is a chemical messenger in the brain. So all of those ingredients, he has done all of the work for us. Clinical neurologist, anybody with neurological issues or stresses or problems, this is what this addresses. You only have to take 2 pills every night, about 30 to 60 minutes before bedtime. And with someone like myself who has taken a little bit of everything, I am telling you, when I wake up in the morning, I don't feel like I've been drugged or sedated or sluggish or can't get my bearings. This has been a game changer for me, and I've been taking it religiously since January.
Since I got my sample here at QVC, right, I got to try it first. I have gone back and repurchased it because I don't want to be without it. Because here's what I will tell you, is if you have a problem falling asleep, if you have a problem staying asleep, like I don't have the problem falling asleep, I can fall asleep like this. The problem is that an hour later, I'm up, and then I can't fall back asleep. That can be daunting. You sit there in the middle of the night and you start counting down the hours.
Literally.
If I fall asleep right now, I'll get 4 hours of sleep. If I fall asleep right now, I'll get 3 hours of sleep. I'll get 2 hours of sleep. And we've all had that moment. And it's almost terrifying, especially if you have a big day the next day, if you've got work to go to in the morning, if you've got to be on for the family because the kids got sports and activities.
All of it. It's especially stressful times nowadays, guys. And I will tell you, as a mom of 3 sons that are now grown, they have their own kids, you think, okay, if my kids are grown, the stress is going to lighten. It intensifies and magnifies because now, even though my kids are grown, I'm a grandmom. So I have 5 grandkids, a 6th one on the way, and
Congrats.
you spend your night, thank you, you spend your night spinning and thinking and what if and all these things that happen in your brain. When I take Relaxium, it just allows things to just neutralize. That's the best way I can explain it. I used to only have trouble staying asleep, but as I've gotten older, I now have issues with both, falling asleep and staying asleep. But it's really been a godsend for me.
And what it does is it allows you to wake up at your best. I've had sleep aids, you know, I've had all different kinds of sleep aids.
Same.
Maybe you've had prescriptions, maybe you've tried something over the counter, maybe you've tried natural kind of homeopathic sleep aids before. Sometimes you wake up in the morning and you're like, where am I?
Yeah.
What am I doing? I remember one time I was working out with a friend and they said to me, they were like, what's wrong with you? Like, you can't put a sentence together. And I'm like, I think I'm still like groggy from, you know, from my sleep aid. This gives you the opportunity to wake up. I'll remember the very first time I took it, I noticed the difference because I got up in the morning and I was just like, oh, this is the way I used to wake up when I was 16 and 17.
Refreshing, yeah.
Right? With all of my awareness, with all of the energy, you bounce out of bed and you feel great. Why? Because you got a great night's sleep. Now, Relaxium, you can look it up. You can try and look for it anywhere else. Here at QVC, not only do we have a great sale price, we have it for you at $16 and change on Easy Pay, and we can send it to you right away, but pick up more than one, and I'll tell you why. Because if it's just you, if it's you and someone else in your life, now you have that 60-day supply. On the first night, you will notice the difference. If you don't love it, send it back. We'll give you a full refund. But today, we're giving you the opportunity to try it out for yourself. It's one of the newest, I would say, supplements that we're bringing to our customers, and everybody's telling us how much they appreciate it.
Well, you know what people don't realize is one of the 3 very important pillars of health. Everybody knows diet, everybody knows exercise, but sleep is proving to be one of the most essential pillars of our health because if you don't get enough, that's when our body rejuvenates. That's when our bodies kind of replenish itself. If you're not getting the sleep that you need, yes, it can be more stressful. Yes, it can be even scary at times. But this is one of those things, especially for me, I can only tell you my own personal experience and with the help of Dr. Eric Ciliberti, the renowned, the respected clinical neurologist who developed all of this. It took him 15 years in development, and it has proven for so many people to be really, again, I'm going to say a godsend because if you can't sleep and you can try all those other things, and I had the prescription medications, I didn't like how I felt when I took them. I didn't like that I didn't want to take a prescription.
How about this? You didn't like the crazy dreams that they give you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right? Like they give you crazy dreams. This does not. If you want sound sleep, if you want to try something that's going to make you feel really great, try this out today at that Easy Pay. Now, I want to, if somebody's just joining us, let's talk about the ingredients, right? Because it's not a drug. You don't need a prescription for this.
Right, and these are all ingredients that we know and have heard of. So your melatonin, that is your body's circadian rhythm. Everybody's got melatonin. Some people need a little bit more, some people need a little bit less. Hey, the L-tryptophan is an amino acid. It's found in turkey. I think it's why we all fall asleep after that Thanksgiving dinner. Magnesium, there is 24% of the recommended daily allowance in here. And by the way, almost half of American adults don't get enough magnesium. The ashwagandha is amazing because this helps to promote relaxation, stress reduction, and it's been shown that the more you take it at the 2-week and the 4-week mark, it even becomes more efficacious. The Valerest, that's a combination of the valerian root and hops. Chamomile and passion flower are those teas that we've all heard of. The GABA is that chemical messenger in the brain. Dr. Eric Ciliberti did the homework, did the research, did all of these 8 ingredients that we've just talked about and put them in these average size capsules.
And I'm noticing on the screen it says supports stress reduction. And here's how. That ashwagandha, being able to just sleep in general, if you don't sleep, your body produces cortisol, right? We know this, right? It produces cortisol. That's like the stressor in your body. That's what can prevent you from actually being, you know, on all day and having like that focus that you're looking for. It's also what can also make you like put on pounds and weight, right?
There's all kinds of reasons.
There's a lot of reasons why you don't want cortisol levels to spike in your body.
And why sleep is so important and why it is widely being renowned as one of the 3 very important pillars of our health. Overall health, we know diet, yes. We know exercise, of course, but sleep just as a human being, taking care of kids, taking care of your job, taking care of yourself, if you don't get enough sleep, it can really change who you are throughout the day. And it's actually made a difference. My husband and I are now walking more, so we have just found that things feel a little lighter and a little happier for us, just in general. So
for somebody that's just joining us, let's talk about the protocol, right?
Yeah, 2. You will take 2 tablets, maybe 30, 60 minutes before bedtime. They're average size tablets. Take them with some water, and just, don't even think about it. Just lay down. No, we don't look at your devices. Try not to watch too much TV. There's all these little things that kind of, interfere. But it's just general common sense when you're taking things to help you sleep. Give yourself that time, and then before you know it, you'll be out.
Yeah. If you have a hard time falling asleep, this helps. Yeah. If you are like me and you have a hard time staying asleep, this truly is the game changer. And if I could, let me tell you, if I could buy this for everybody that's watching and literally send it to your house, that's how much I love this.
Yeah.
That's how much I love this product, because it's something that truly changes your life. And I know that some people say that a lot on air, like a makeup can change your life or a lipstick can change your life. That's, it is what it is to everybody.
Yeah.
But sleep truly does change your life. And if you're not getting good sleep, this is a true solution that we have for you here at QVC. Now, since we debuted this last month, more than 6,000 orders have been placed. A lot of people are picking up more than one in our show, and I don't blame you. At an easy pay of $16 and change, you don't ever want to be without this. And if you're like sitting there at home and you're going, I haven't heard of Relaxium. Relaxium is the #1 sleep aid in America.
Yeah, and I'm really, really proud of it. And I'm someone who has tried oils on my feet, oils on my head. I've tried those little teas that you all want to take. I've tried different types of things. I've tried melatonin on its own, but some people need blends of things because deficiencies might come in at different levels for different people. So Dr. Ciliberti did the studies. He's a clinical neurologist, so all the issues that people have, he knows what they are, and he combined all 8 ingredients and put them in these little tablets that are capsules that you will take 2 before bedtime, about 30 minutes to an hour before. And it makes the difference.
Yeah, I keep them in my nightstand.
Oh, they're right next to my bedside table.
Yeah.
100%.
I keep them in my nightstand. I take 2 of the pills. I always have a decanter with water by my bed. And I just take a sip, and then I just let it do its job. And when we talk about the feeling of falling asleep, it's not a drowsy, druggy feeling.
No, it's not sedated. It's not like drug-induced. It literally, for me, I might sound corny, but for me, as a grandma and mom, it feels like I feel when I sit and rock a baby. It relaxes me subtly and gently and effortlessly.
One of the best new products that we brought to you here at QVC, and I'm so excited that you're trying it out today. At a $16 easy pay, try it out for yourself or maybe pick up more than one. A 688-219 is your item number. Denise, thank you
my
so
friend.
much.
Love you.
Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
Early.
And to your mama too.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate it.
Hey, we started the show with our today's special value.